Brothers and sisters, we're here today because of an event that happened 29 years ago, a Sikh genocide. There was a Jewish Holocaust, this was our Holocaust. I've got people here now who want justice, who want freedom, who want Khalistan, who want our homeland. There are atrocities in India. India is supposed to be the biggest democracy in the world. It's not true. It's completely farcical. It's a hypocrisy. It's not a democracy. There are MPs now that we are lobbying. Now the young Sikhs of today are coming together. We've got charities in place. We have got MPs in place. I'm meeting Zach Goldsmith, Richmond MP, on Tuesday. From there, I'm going to meet Michael Gove. We have got a new national curriculum. The Sikh history is not being taught to our children in schools today. The national curriculum in this country is a farce. They don't teach about 1984. They don't teach about the atrocities of what happened to our children, our brothers and our sisters. They don't teach about the torture and the rape and the pillage that goes on today in the communities of our homeland. And I will change that, he will change that, and you will change that. We'll change it together because we can change it. And this is what I have to say to our people. Don't lose faith, because there's still enough people here angry enough to make a change happen. But we'll do it the right way. We'll do it politically. We're not going to use our Qur'an anymore. We'll do it in a different way. The people in Punjab suffer. If every time we raise our sword, the people in Punjab suffer. So now we do it politically and by pen and by paper and by lobbying government. Eventually we'll have so many Sikhs in Parliament that we will create our own self-Khalistan. I promise you that.
The future is reality. Whenever a minority of a geographical region who have an autonomous identity that hold a political view that is to the economic detriment of the establishment, the tools that are available scupper the support of such a position. The mass-controlled media spectrums limit free press, later economic mediums through blockading inflow and outward trade, and finally military action through legitimizing affirmative action. To successfully eradicate the notion, a post-plan must be executed to remove any remnants of the legacy. The negative media propaganda associates any form of view that revolves around the theme of self-determination with labels such as separatist, descendant, terrorist. Such terms legitimize the position for excessive actions at all costs. This invokes mass panic, and the consequent reactions are fateless and relentless. In 1984, the Sikh community had to marry under a separate marriage act. Employment rights were non-existent. Senseless crimes against the Sikhs were at a high. Victimization was rife. A few spoke out against the injustices of the community, led by St. Janal Singh Bhullar. They were hounded and tortured and their lives made a misery. There had always been sentiment since partition of a once British-ruled India that Sikhs had intentionally been robbed of our birthright. Today we have many of the community that are maybe against self-determination and do not wish to involve themselves through seeking justice for the innocent children of the Guru that lost their lives. Their justifications, such as not wanting to be responsible for the death of innocent people in a land they no longer reside in, or that the government and their agencies shall target them. I implore you, do not victimize these people and exclude them because you consider them as traitors or cowards. The Republic of Khalistan will become a reality, not through aggression, retribution, but instead understanding and accepting others' views while intellectually holding our own position. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji